Come on, darling. We need to go back to that spot at the river where we fought Remus. If we left anything that shows signs of a struggle, any kind of half-blood tracker or hunter passerby will be able to use that as a bearing on where to find the others. I don't like this either. Stuff like that doesn't go unnoticed. He was married to the woman that made my life hell, and she's part of the upper ring of the nobility. When someone of that standing just goes missing, people tend to get suspicious. And when they get suspicious, they start looking. The price for harming nobility is already high. Imagine what it would be for a half-blood. Plus, we can't leave any traces of half-blood activity here. Anything that draws them closer to the sanctuary is putting all those people's lives at risk. And it's a risk we just can't take. So just being cautious might be enough to save lives. Even if it sounds like paranoia. I know what the people in this world are capable of. The vitriol that replaces their blood and the hatred that boils in their hearts. Malice is in no shortage in this world. It festers like an infection in an untreated wound, corrupting and eating its way inside out. But when you aim that malice at others, it gives people some sort of sick pleasure. A high off authority. And that, combined with the control over people's very lives, makes for one hell of a world we live in. If there was only a way we could outrun it, escape it without the lingering threat always looming over us. A place where we can be totally free and never feel like we have to hide. I love the sanctuary. And it stood strong for many years, but I know there will be a day when not even there will be free from the hatred of this world. And I don't want you to be caught up in all of that when it happens. The farm, the sanctuary, eventually all will crumble and wither away like a garden with no caretaker. And when that time does come, hopefully, we'll be far, far from it. I can only hope for a kinder world. But life doesn't exactly work like that. So, the sooner we can get there and get done, the better I will feel, and the safer we'll be. As long as we're here in Altera, under the gauntlet of Montel, no one is truly safe. Ever. Harsh reality, but it is what it is, and we can only hope for a miracle. Sadly, this world has used up most of them already, and there's very little miracles left for my people. Now, let's get going. I want to be able to get back before dark, and I told Ross I would make some stuff for his house. It's kind of falling apart. Here. This is a spot. If I'm not mistaken, it happened right here. Huh? That's odd. Even if we did clean up a little, it's like there's no sign of us here at all. Even the tree where I ran him through, the mark, it's gone. How is that even possible?
You know, I'm an artist more proficient with paint, but I'd say the art of covering up a crime is some of my better work, wouldn't you say?
Huh? Who's there? Where are you? Show yourself.
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Huh? You're human. Oh, get back. Stay away or I'll do to you what I did to the last guy.
Whoa, look. I'm not here to hurt you. I just saw Remus crossing the veranda bay with hunting equipment and decided to tail him. I figured since I saw y'all leave so quickly, I'd take care of the area first and cover up your tracks before anyone else caught on.
What? But why would you do something like that?
Consider it a unique hobby of mine. Think of me as a guide of sorts. I usually take care of the hunters myself, but this time all I had to do was cleanup duty. You see, I'm part of an organization that helps half-bloods get their real freedom.
What do you mean? Do you know about the sin?
No! Don't say anything about that. We both know the rules. If I get caught, that is the first thing they're gonna try to get out of me.
Okay then. Say I believe you. Human. What do you want with us?
Well, it's not what I want from you. It's more of what you're gonna want from me. I needed to suss you out before I made my offer and showed myself. But here it is. Do you want to be truly free?
Huh? Truly free? That sounds like a joke. Especially from some human we don't know. Do you really expect me to just believe any of that?
No, I don't. And that's how I know you're smart about this. You want proof? Here. On the night you were freed, the person who opened your cage was wearing a red mask and a golden pin with a red flower on it. Sound familiar to you?
A red rose? Made of ruby gems?
Ah, so you do remember them. We're part of the same coalition. Sadly, they weren't able to finish their mission all those years ago. That mission being you.
So, you're just part of that group Montel whispers about. Thieves that take their stock of half-bloods and disappear. Most think y'all ain't real.
And it's going to stay that way if we want to keep doing this. But as to why I'm still here, I want to make you an offer. It's risky, but I can get you that freedom. You just have to trust me.
It's a fantasy. There ain't no place we can be free like that. Not as half-bloods.
Oh, but there is. Up north, the continent of Alheim, it's not under the influence of Montel, and the humans there respect half-bloods. Under the rule of Queen's Garden, there are no laws that instate cruelty on your people like they do here.
You mean half-bloods can be free? Just like the humans? How is that so?
Because the Highlanders believe that half-bloods are sacred people. It has something to do with their history, but it's a very closely guarded secret from the other nations. I've helped many others like you and your human companion there. I know how to get you across the northern border, but we'll have to pass through a place that's gonna be hard for you. Montel.
What? No, that place, I told myself I'd never go back. Ever. But freedom. If what you say is true, all we have to do is get through, and I just...
Look, I understand how this is making you feel, and from what I can tell, you've been through a lot there. I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys time to work this out. But if you agree, pack what you can and meet me here at sunset tomorrow. That's when we'll begin our journey. If not, then I was never here, there was never a body, and we part ways. Until then, I'll leave you to it.
This is a lot. I don't know if I'm strong enough to go back, but I'm not weak enough to admit defeat. I want a better life for us, and this could be the start of that. An escape from the fear here. We won't have to worry ever again. But Montel, if they catch on to us, come on, we can talk this over back at the house.